Alrighty traders, George here, and time for a look at the week ahead. We've already got Monday out of the way, and I've got two really good setups to show you on the balance beam model here. Last week we really hit it out of the park with some real efficient, huge trades, and this could be another carbon copy of last week. So check this out. This is gold on the balance beam model. We've had a pretty good ongoing push towards the 1100s here after making some new recent lows here in gold. The rallying has started to have a little bit more upside pressure than we've seen in a while. There's a lot of trading commitment below where we are currently, and if you look to the left here, the trading commitment really drops off over about 1108s. Not as much trading commitment here, and that makes it an attractive spot to be long if price can transition over this area here. So the main focus based on where things are right now is to be long here at 1109.30s and then to these three upside targets. Look to trail your stops +2 for every 2 in favor off of the initial stop loss of 6. Okay, that's $6. Look for one re-entry in each direction. So one long if it's stopped out or trailed out, and the other to the downside is if we break down from where we are here. So currently at 1108.40s, if we start to break down at this level, we'll look to be short just below 1105.50s, and then we'll look for some near-term target 1 and 2 areas here, and then a larger scale sell-off below the round number of 1100 could see a good $8 or $7 drop to this prior shelf here. But that's the setup for gold. This is a pretty common visual to see here, and it just happens to be applied to gold. So don't think so much about the trading instrument as the setup and pure price. That's how you can really start to see these trade opportunities very clearly for those of you that are actually trading the balance beam model. That is the setup for gold. All right, so here's the S&P. After a real big bounce after hitting 1800, we came up to basically 1900 here and rolled over where we have a lot of trading commitment. So you may have seen that towards the end of the day today. A lot more weakness coming into the mix here. Where we are right now, we'll look to see if we rally up a bit higher to get long at 1883.25 for these three upside targets. And if we break down more, we've got to go down about another 7 points. But if we do, we're going to move away from all of this trading commitment, and it really opens up below that. So short at 63s here with these downside targets. Both of these trade setups here have sort of a second stage to them where price could prove itself stronger in that direction. So if we get long here and maybe chop up a bit and then recover this second stage here, we'll look to be long at 1902.25 with these two targets. And if we break down, maybe get stopped out or trailed out, and then punch down again, we'll look to get short at a second stage entry at 1838.50s with these two targets to the downside. We're going to trail +2 on 3 in advance off of the 6 points for the initial stop loss, one re-entry in each direction for all of these setups here. Okay, so you've got a good array of trade setups there for the S&P and for gold, all off of the balance beam model here, and we'll be updating this in the live room. Use the link at the bottom of the video if you want to hop in there and see me day trade some of these markets as well as do some big picture analysis like this on the balance beam. And until then, I'll see you back in the live room.